Hello and welcome to another edition of the Koval Awards. The 2026 Kovals are here. Screw the Oscars. They're just in a couple of days. Obviously not really, but we are going to go through what I would pick for nominees and winners in most of the normal Oscar categories. I'll give out my 4 nominees and then my winner last, and then we'll just go through and see what my hot takes are this year. All right, here we go. We will start off with the sound category. Best achievement in sound. F1. It was just an accident, obviously. Train Dreams. Predator Badlands. But the winner for sound, kind of a forgotten movie this year, all things considered, is Warfare. I saw Warfare in an IMAX theater, and to say I was overwhelmed would be an understatement. All of these movies have fantastic sound. Shout out to It Was Just an Accident, because sound plays quite a major role in that movie and deserves to be recognized as well. But Warfare, it is kind of like, it's the movie with the most sound, so maybe that gives it a little bit of an advantage. F1, also fantastic. You're going to see F1 pop up in these technical categories, let's be real. But let's give it to Warfare, because I liked that movie a lot. Next up is score. Best original score. I'm sorry to the composers. I do not have your names handy. I kind of just didn't do it. So I'm just going to be listing the movie, and the best score nominees are One Battle After Another. That's Johnny Greenwood, if I remember correctly. Avatar Fire and Ash. An underrated score, in my opinion. Train Dreams, obviously. Sinners. Ludwig Göransson, who's probably going to win this Sunday. But my winner for score, I mean, it's not even close this year. Marty Supreme is obviously the best score. And of course, it's not even nominated this year at the Oscars because they hate fun, I guess. So the score branch needs to kind of pull themselves together a little bit, because, ever since like Challengers didn't get nominated and they just have some weird stuff going on in the score branch. So let's make a resolution for them to get it together next year. Best visual effects. Predator Badlands, obviously. 28 Years Later, great movie. Superman. Really outside of like 1 or 2 scenes, I was very impressed with how Superman looked. Sinners. But my winner, I mean, come on, it's Avatar Fire and Ash. Like, I understand that we're disrespecting the Avatar movies now because, it didn't get a Best Picture nominee. It only got a couple technical categories at the Oscars. I understand that 3 is very similar to 2, and I don't care. It's Avatar. It's the best looking movie of the year. Every time an Avatar movie comes out, it's the best looking movie of all time, pretty much. So why is this not just a runaway category every year? Runaway winner, Avatar Fire and Ash. Cinematography. Best cinematography. Achievement in cinematography goes to Parthenope, a movie that like no one saw, but I saw it, and while I wouldn't say I loved it, good looking movie. Sinners, obviously. Black Bag. Man, I wish more people saw Black Bag. It's a shame that flopped. 28 Years Later, a completely unique experience when it comes to cinematography and camera movement, stuff that I'd never seen before. But all of these pale in comparison to my winner, Train Dreams. It's a little chalky, I suppose, to pick Train Dreams for cinematography. Sorry, I thought it was the best looking movie of the year, I'd say. And while cinematography is more than just like, can you capture the trees real pretty and stuff, I thought Train Dreams did a phenomenal job of creating a wonderful atmosphere to enjoy that movie in. And why was that a Netflix movie? Why couldn't I see that in a big old theater? We'll never know. All right, adapted screenplay. Strong year for adapted screenplay. 28 Years Later. Now, it's technically adapted because it's a sequel. I don't know. I'll follow the Academy rules. Train Dreams. I have not read the novella of Train Dreams, but I've heard about it, and I've heard the differences between the movie script and the novella, and I will say I like the changes that they made. Hedda, movie on Amazon Prime right now with Tessa Thompson, a wonderful script. Superman, look, I was very hesitant about Superman, but Superman surprised me, so we got to give it up to him. But my winner is, I mean, come on, it's One Battle After Another. you know, I feel like you can sense a theme with kind of what my favorite movies of the year were. One Battle After Another is a wonderful work of adaptation. Just fantastic stuff from PTA. Original screenplay, also quite a strong year for original screenplay. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Marty Supreme. It Was Just an Accident. Sorry Baby. I cannot believe Sorry Baby didn't get a nomination. I'm shocked. I feel like it was like destined to get one, and then just like kind of out of nowhere, it just kind of didn't. But I mean, again, I'm very chalky this year. Very original film, bro. Picking Sinners and One Battle After Another to win the screenplay awards. You know, very, very original. You've never heard anything like this before, ladies and gentlemen. Editing. Best achievement in editing. Or whatever. 28 years later. Sinners. Splitsville. Hilarious movie. Love Splitsville. One Battle After Another. What? One Battle didn't win? No, it didn't. Because Marty Supreme takes editing for me. I love the pacing of Marty Supreme and how it is cut together. I think One Battle does a great job as well. And maybe I am just trying to spread the love a little bit between movies. I'm not gonna deny it, but Marty Supreme's pacing is completely just a huge achievement. And if you haven't seen Splitsville, go watch Splitsville. All right, we're moving to the big boys here. Best Supporting Actress in an Oscar race that no one has any freaking clue what's going to happen. But I know what I would do. I would nominate Tanya Marie for The Secret Agent. Tanya Maria for The Secret Agent? A wonderful performance. Moonmi Mosaka for Sinners. If she wins on Sunday, I'd be pleased with that. Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. If she wins on Sunday, I'd be more than pleased with that. Una Chaplin for Avatar, Fire and Ash. Behave yourselves. Varang, why isn't Varang on stage? Varang should be hosting the Oscars. No offense to Conan O'Brien. But none of those are my winner. Believe it or not, I've picked an actress from sentimental value in the form of Elle Fanning. No, not Renata Reinsfoot. Not the other one whose name escapes me at this very moment. Not Stellan Skarsgård, but I love Elle Fanning's performance in sentimental value. Her scene... Two scenes in particular, the scene on the beach when she first kind of meets Skarsgård, and then obviously the porch scene with him when she drops out of the movie is some of the best work that I've seen in a while. It's one of my favorite performances of the year, and absolutely, I thought it deserved to be nominated. I'm kind of shocked that it wasn't, that the two Swedish actresses got it over her, but the Oscars don't matter. I'm the only thing that matters, just my picks. Best Supporting Actor. Delroy Lindo for Sinners. Is he going to win on Sunday? He might win. Ralph Fiennes for 28 Years Later. Why are we just ignoring 28 Years Later? It's unclear to me. William H. Macy for Train Dreams. A real original pick from me. Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another. Who's going to win my award? Is it Sean Penn? Is it another One Battle After Another boy? It's Miles Caton for Sinners. Come on. How are we not nominating him? If the Academy loves Sinners, 16 nominations, broke the record, most nominated movie ever, all these acting awards, we couldn't find room for Miles Caton. It's like it's his first movie performance. The whole movie hinges on his performance, and like whether you buy or not that this man and his music and his musical ability can transcend time, more or less. And I buy it. It's shocking to me that everyone else in this movie is getting love except for him. You know what I mean when I say love. Like, where's the acting nomination? It was a wonderful movie, wonderful performance. Come on now. All right, lead actress, the most locked in at the Oscars. Obviously, Jessie Buckley's taking this. Guess who didn't make my five? Again, real original film guy over here didn't love Hamnet. Eva Victor for Sorry Baby. Great performance. SZA for One of Them Days. The charisma that SZA has in One of Them Days. Same with Keke Palmer, but SZA really kind of blew me away in this very funny movie. She just has so much charisma. She kind of blows everyone away off the screen. Great movie. I hope SZA makes more movies. Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. That's kind of a given. She had to be nominated, obviously. Celeste Dalla Porta for Parthenope. Again, a movie no one saw. Not a movie I loved. I would say I liked it. But Celeste Dalla Porta is kind of just like, the goal of the movie is like, can this movie by Paolo Sorrentino, by the way, can this person be like the most immaculate human who ever lived? And the whole movie and all the other characters around her kind of treat her like that. And then the movie happens, her performance is given, and it's kind of like, yeah, I can see it. She's pretty good. But again, not my winner. Chase Infinity for One Battle After Another. What are we doing? Not nominating Chase Infinity. I get that the Academy loves One Battle After Another and it's going to win a bunch of awards, but why Emma Stone? We had to nominate Emma Stone for Begonia, huh? We just had to. We had to ignore arguably the best performance across all categories, Chase Infinity. We had to do that. We had to ignore it. We just had to, right? Come on. All right, lead actor. Joel Edgerton for Train Dreams. Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme, obviously. Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. Alfie Williams for 28 Years Later. Again, we ignored 28 Years Later, and I just feel like it's very rude. Joel Edgerton, wonderful, quiet performance in Train Dreams. Not someone who I've always loved as an actor, but I can't deny it here. Train Dreams worked for me. Michael B. Jordan, is he going to win on Sunday? I would be okay if Michael B. Jordan won, but I don't think I'd be that happy because there's many other performances that I think are better than his, including Alfie Williams, Timothy Chalamet, Joel Edgerton. He's probably my fifth on this list, MBJ, and my winner, of course. And spoiler alert, I'm sorry to the country of Brazil, Wagner Moura kind of just missed out. Actor is a very strong category this year. It's Leonardo DiCaprio is the winner. Like this isn't even a question for me. This Leonardo DiCaprio gave the best performance of the year across all categories, like very easily. What Leo is doing in this movie is just on another level. I get that Chalamet is fantastic, and if he wins on Sunday, I'll be thrilled. If Leo wins, I'll be thrilled. Even if Wagner Moura wins, I'll be thrilled for him. But Leo, like, at some point, can we just stop disrespecting Leo? The Academy, hello? Why did he win for The Revenant of all things? And then, we snub him for Killers of the Flower Moon, and then he's kind of just like in the background this whole race, and he still might win, but like, why are we ignoring Leonardo DiCaprio? He's the greatest actor of our generation, and we're just kind of pushing him away. Best Director. Clint Bentley for Train Dreams, obviously. Jafar Panahi, It Was Just an Accident. Why is that text so off-centered? We're going to have to talk to the production team about that. It Was Just an Accident. Haven't talked about it too much, but wonderful movie. Kind of hard to ignore the circumstances that Panahi made this movie in, and I'm not going to lie, that's kind of influenced why he's made the 5. Given that it was it was illegal to make this movie while we did it, and just phenomenal stuff from him all around. Great performances too, great script. Unfortunately, none of the actors made it to my 5, but they were basically all on the cusp. Danny Boyle for 28 Years Later. It is so shocking to me that Danny Boyle, who directed Slumdog Millionaire, Best Picture winner, runaway Best Picture winner, like it wasn't even close. It was destined to win from day one. Why do we just ignore him after that? Like, does anyone not care about Danny Boyle anymore? I know he made the weird Beatles movie, but like 28 Years Later is one of the best movies of the year. What the heck? Ryan Coogler for Sinners. He's not gonna win my award. It's gonna be Paul Thomas Anderson. What do you want from me? Look, if it wasn't for what Coogler did with his videos talking about different frames and how different ways to watch Sinners and stuff like that, like all that stuff is absolutely wonderful and really well done from him. But I mean, at some point we just have to be like, hey, Paul Thomas Anderson, this is the best movie. This is arguably your best movie, and you deserve to have it for directing. And it seems like the Academy is going to give it to him on Sunday as well. So it's good stuff. It's a great lineup this year. The movies this year were phenomenal. All right, it's time for Best Picture. I feel like I've flown through these. We're going to go from 10 to 1, starting with number 10, Avatar: Fire and Ash. The Academy can ignore this movie all at once. I simply will not. Friendship. Remember Friendship? I feel like that one kind of disappeared. Friendship arguably has the funniest line of 2025. Conor O'Malley saying we should have stayed in Afghanistan, or we should never should have left Afghanistan, whatever it is. Hilarious. Great stuff. Number 8, Marty Supreme. I'm not as high on it as other people that have it like 1 and 2, but I can't argue how wonderful this movie is, and I love it. If it could win, it's not going to, but it could. Number 7, Splitsville. Again, go see Splitsville. You know Dakota Johnson is my girl, but really just a total hilarity from top to bottom. Some of the best fight choreography that I've seen since like any of the John Wick movies, basically, and it's really funny. The way they hold the wide shots for their fight scenes and how they emphasize like how unathletic and stupid that they are, but they put emphasis on like the pain that they're clearly going through during these fights. It's really good. Splitsville's great. Number 6, It Was Just an Accident. Talked about it already. Fantastic movie. Chilling movie. Number 5, Black Bag. Why aren't we talking more about Black Bag? It's Steven Soderbergh. Remember him? Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Solaris. Insert any, Soderbergh movie here. Like, why must we ignore Steven Soderbergh? Number 4, 28 Years Later. Very original. Number 3, Train Dreams. Oh, look at that. The film boy picked Train Dreams number 3. I wonder what his 2 and 1 are going to be. Look, I'm sorry. What do you want from me? Okay. Sinners 2, One Battle After Another wins Best Picture. Okay. Sorry. They're the 2 best movies of the year. They're my ever since I saw them, when I saw Sinners in March or whatever, I was like, this is the best movie of the year. It's going to be tough to beat. And then One Battle After Another came out and I was like, oh my God. Paul Thomas Anderson, he's going to win an Oscar. This is the best movie of the year. It's going to be 1 and 2. Then I saw Train Dreams, and I was like, oh boy, Train Dreams is probably number 3. It's a miracle I didn't put Marty Supreme at 4. It's a miracle that those 4 aren't my top 4, huh? You got to give me some credit, right? Does that make me original? Do I have a unique thought in my head? Probably not. But all right, well, those are the Kovals. Fantastic. How did I do? Were my picks perfect? The answer is yes. So please make sure you emphasize how perfect they were in the comments. I will be rolling this video out. Today is Friday. I'm going to try to get it out on Friday also. And then I'm going to do a predictions video, have that out on Saturday, and then we'll react to the Oscars that are happening Sunday night. We'll react to those later next week as well. But thank you so much for watching. I promise every single video I make, I just end up saying, I promise I'm going to make more videos and more movie reviews and such. And I'm just going to say it again. I'm going to make more videos. So, don't hold me to that because it's probably a lie, but we're going to do our best. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you watch the Oscars on Sunday and cheer for One Battle After Another. But if Sinners wins 2, that's totally okay because it's my second favorite of the year, so it's not a big deal. All right. Thank you so much for watching and goodbye.